right to disconnect any caller who infringes the law or offends the right of any person. The station will also refuse to take any call from any person who, in WinFM's considered opinion, is likely to expose the station to liability for statements made on the air.
Welcome to Island Tea with your faves. Keep it locked in with us for your daily dose of hot tea only on Win Media 98.9.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome to Island Tea right here on Win Media SKN. It's Thursday, guys, December 8th, and you're here with your faves, me, Azem, and Jade, Gwen, Idita, CPL Martha, Stuart Johnson. Mm-hmm. Jade, good morning. How are you doing? How are you feeling? How are things in your world, my dear?
They are well. I am well. Everything is well. Yes. I have no complaints. I'm leaving that for y'all today.
Well? Mm-hmm. I'm happy to hear that. You had a good day yesterday after we left you?
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Relatively. Okay. I did some Christmas shopping.
Oh!
Shout out to Sharena.
Oh, boy. You went shopping with Sharena?
Bye. Indeed.
Ah, boy. We live and we learn, Jade.
You don't go shopping with Sharena. Because Sharena going to make you shop.
Oh, boy.
But yes, Jaden getting his first. Well, I am getting my first store-bought Christmas tree as well.
Really?
No, Jaden had a Christmas tree before me. Granny don't play that.
Yeah, Granny's in playing them games, yeah. The generation they are mummies and grannies.
She's a real granny.
She's not the new nana.
No. She's a old school granny. So Jaden then get his Christmas tree since he born.
Big up Jaden, granny. I like her too.
Me too. Yeah, man.
She's
lovely woman.
Yes,
lovely woman.
A lovely lady. Yeah.
But pick a better granny.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. You look out on that one.
Bye. Listen, as much bad luck as I've had in life, one thing I did not fail with is picking Jaden's father side.
They're cool.
Everybody over there.
Oh, everybody over there cool.
Big up ourselves.
Nice. I love it when things come together. But yeah, today we got a few guests coming in. Mm-hmm. We have some interesting conversation. Because I still trying to figure out what going on in Peru.
What happened in Peru?
You know what happened in Peru?
Oh!
That dude
yeah?
was that, anyway. We might get there. We might get there. But yeah, it's Thursday, guys. The weekend is upon us. I'm hoping that the week has been productive for you guys. Has been good for the most part. I have been my Zen has been tested this week, but for the most part, I have been triumphant. The week ain't over yet, but
you know, there's still time. Somebody can still win it, but that is not the energy we're going for.
So I have a run to make today. I have a run to make today that is going to test my Zen.
Ooh.
And
I would tell you to do before it, but we might get time for that.
But he might not got time for that. Might not got time for that.
Damn.
So I'm gonna just have to go and hopefully do not get out of character within myself. I'm hoping for good news, but the preliminary discussions didn't seem too positive.
That'll set the tone, eh?
That'll set the tone. So that's why I'm just taking my time. And
be open-minded, friend.
Breathing slowly, inwardly and outwardly. Yes.
One of them before you go in the building.
Ah, boy, love it. Love it.
Things all right, boy. That's the devil?
I don't know what is happening here.
What do you mean?
This is the name on the phone who calling me?
Yeah, why?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, well, I can't tell you.
Very strange.
Maybe they know, maybe.
I'm sure they were sipper though.
Then they should know better.
Yeah. But Jade, you have any guests to grind?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Mr. Maynard, come to the front of the class, please.
What's happening here?
So. Hold on, one second.
Well, things are developing as we go along.
I think the guest ain't realize what time he's supposed to be on.
Oh.
Okay. Back to what I was saying. So, Mr. Maynard, I know this is no fault of yours because you're new here. However, for the safety of the citizens of St. Kitts and Nevis, there's some holes, some craters in the road. Several roads. Specifically, two I can remember off the top of my head because I live close to them.
Now is it time to tell them because they're
fixing things?
They seem to be doing the patchwork.
Okay, I need all to come patch these fast.
Okay, where that?
There's a specific crater in the junction between my road and Girls Guide. I think you fell in it before we've watched a car launch out of it.
Jade, I think you're speaking to the one that it's on Taylor's Range, right at the bottom of the road, in that junction where you turn up if you're going to be challenged, right? By Girls Guides. That's what you're talking about, right? I had one day past there and I saw a vagrant actually taking a shower in that, in that crater. I was happy that he was able to find somewhere to bathe, but I don't think he should have been in the middle of the road.
I agree.
It's good. That one they're crazy. And the funny thing with that is that it's always filled with water, so people don't know. One, that it's really there, and two, that how deep it actually is.
Listen.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The many of cars that I've seen.
Oh, break an axle. Launch off. Almost reaching Girls Guides fence.
One of them still missing, I know.
Yeah.
And there's this other one. What's that road called? The traffic lights when you're coming from down Mislack Road.
Mislack Road. That's what we just call it.
Yes, that's the name of that road.
Oh, and this. Yes, Jade. Because Jade, you want me to tell you what annoys me about that particular because one crater, is a little group of craters that on the side of the road they're talking about, right? What annoys me about that is that there's somebody who I think lives on the road that parks adjacent to the creators. So it's like
You have to drive into them.
it is so ridiculous. I'd be like, all you have to do, sir, is move up a few feet.
A little bit.
A few feet.
To
But
save the people's tires and rims and cars.
You park exactly parallel to the creators. So you have to.
You have to drive into them as them. You have to. Me and Sharina did it yesterday.
Oh wow.
We drove directly into the creators.
Oh boy.
I thought his trainer would end up in.
I
almost thought as him we was going to drop in them creators. I reached to the next side of St. Kitts.
If I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong, but from what I have been told, there was a car that ran into the one up at Girls Guides. The person was speeding, obviously. The person was speeding. The car then launched from the creator into the ear and is now in orbit. I don't know.
Man, you seen that car again?
I don't know if that is an accurate depiction of what actually happened, but that is what I've been told.
Mm-hmm.
So I have no reason to not believe that. But yeah, you got some serious ones.
And these ain't no new creators. Nothing, no type of creator. You realize where it's in patrol. No type of creator does develop overnight like that. That is eroding road over time. You can see it on the next side of the road, you know?
Yeah.
It can just be one long ditch, like I got, in the middle of the road.
Yeah. I see them going around and fixing a couple. The ones on Sandon Road, they fixed those, if I'm not mistaken, it might have been earlier this week. They had done some work on the main road going up to St. Peter's. They did some work on that a few weeks ago. I'm gonna be totally honest. I just feel it for the people of St. Peter's. New Road, St. Peter's.
Probably the bypass road becoming like that too.
The bypass road, I don't know what kind of with that. Somebody might have worked up behind that.
Bye.
Because it seems as though every time they patch a hole, the hole just comes back with a vengeance.
Something wrong.
And nobody could tell me where the pieces that come out, where they just go.
I don't know.
It's not so much for me the fact that the potholes open back up, you know. What I can't understand is, well, where is the road that was in there? You ever see that? You ever see the road that was in the hole?
Not next to it, not across the street from it, not up the road from it. It is just gone. It comes like somebody just drive and pick them up.
It's a mystery. It's a mystery. Apart from the fact that all that has to happen is a little rainfall and the hole is back again.
Mm-hmm.
And it comes back, like I said, with a vengeance. It's wider and deeper than it was before they patched it.
Mm-hmm.
But I keep going. Where is the road that was there?
One of the many mysteries of this country.
Bye, watch it. I want in St. Christopher. Yeah. Hey, speaking of mysteries in St. Christopher, I don't know how.
What? Sorry, say it.
I might actually have to make this like a Instagram page or something. Mysteries of St. Christopher, right?
Mysteries of St. Christopher, yes.
There's one, like, we were there at the Calypso tent and whatever night that was, right? In the middle of the tent, I just see this Defense Force vehicle come and just back up on the stage. No. Just back up.
What?
And the army man just back up and jump out and just like, wait, what kind? Everybody, like, literally.
Start over the story. I feel like I missed something when I looked them just now.
So, you know how the Rams food court down at Camps is, right? So the band was positioned up by the bar, you know, that covered the area by the bar, right? Mm-hmm. And the Calypsonians would sing out in front of them. So just above the steps, you know, you have them steps and you walk up. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. So I don't know if you know, but there's this one little step and then like a little stage area and then the steps that go up to where the bar is down there. So in the middle of the tent, a Defense Force truck just come and just reverse up between the parking lot and just bumped the curb and went up on the first little flat there, like in front of the stage, just park up there. Yeah, just park up there and then.
I hear it the second time, but them words still ain't making sense to me.
Everybody was looking around like, wait, what? Like first when he was reversing, everybody was like, wait, he can just park right there, thinking he gonna park like in the drive, like in the parking lot.
So here and I was a stage. Maybe he didn't recognize it was a stage.
I don't know what was going on.
Maybe he thought that was the reserved parking.
I think at that point I was just like, this ain't look right. I going home because I kept asking. I said, anybody understand what happening?
You said the defense force man put his truck on the stage and just jump out.
Just jump out.
Okay. I know what he do when he jump out.
But I didn't stay there too long. But afterwards, I stayed there long enough to see that he was just kind of standing up around.
That was the cue to go home.
Seemed to be enjoying. I didn't know if it was like a coup or something, Jade. I didn't want to be involved in a coup. So
I would. Not to be involved, just to watch. To see how it actually goes.
Yeah.
But that's crazy.
But
God, the man had plenty space to park anywhere else, you know.
Somebody ball out. Well, Lord, where you need him by.
Because
We just need one verse of only St. Christopher.
On the stage, park up with the truck.
We only need.
Like, sir.
You gotta love it.
You never see a stage in your life. You don't know what they are.
I don't know. It was very interesting. That's what this caller has to say. Good morning, caller. You're live on Island T. What's up?
Hi, good morning. I just want to touch that piece concerning that road that you spoke about. And what you say is so true because of the fact that a long time ago they used to put a base in for the road, but now it appears as if they just level off the dirt, compress it, and wet it, let it dry and wet it again. And then they put it on the asphalt. There's no more solid base in the road.
Right.
Because if you notice, the FT William that is dancing, what you call it, reggae, that ain't really no road. That is a quick road and quick box and go and ready to come again. So that is the way that it appears to be done. The old original roads now, you could scrape off the old asphalt, maybe use it someplace else, and put back on another cap. And so what they're doing now is a quick fix.
Right.
Quick money. No more stone, different level of stone going on the road no more. First they used to put some large boulders and then they come down to about maybe a half inch and then they level it and then afterwards they would put on some tar that will tie those things together. Then they will put on this smooth finish. But now that have changed. Quick money, fast work, and that's it. So the Island Main Road will stay in shape for a while because that is really a true base of a road that we have had in the English time. But now most of our roads are coming from probably Jamaica. We have a company here, and it's registered here as a company, but there's nobody from St. Kitts that is working there. At the same time, we should have public works engineer who should be oversighting these things to sign off and then to agree that we have get bang for buck, but for some reason or another, I guess everybody become friends and nobody making sure that the country get what we're supposed to get. And if you notice, they're not even moving out of St. Kitts, they're staying here because they're getting good work and lots of money. They give you a shiny piece of thing that only lasts a few months. So just to put something on that part, which is true.
All right.
And they think that they think that we're not seeing it. They think that we don't know. Right under the nose, they think that we strip it, and that's the hard part about it. Thank you very much for the education, and do have a good day, folks.
I'd appreciate your contribution. The man said the road's skanking.
Boy, watch here. The road behaving like if you drop one of them pothole, you just get one of them coin, them Sonic coins. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but you know the other thing that I find interesting about the patching too, like, and of course I'm not a road engineer, but I know in other places, because I travel around, what they generally do is if there's a pothole, like a big pothole, they don't just come and like, what I see them doing is they throw down some tar, like normally around the edges, and then they put in the asphalt and then they roll it to kind of try and level it out. In other places, what they do, they cut out that part of the road in a uniform shape. So like you have the hole, they'll come and they'll cut a like a rectangle to a certain size, and then they would fill that. So and I think they get a smoother finish, and it fits better, and it seemingly lasts longer as well. as opposed to just like throwing the tire around the edges and then throwing in the asphalt and then doing the roller thing.
We need to be able to fix the roads properly so we don't have to recycle every 2 to 3 months.
Yeah, because those little patches they're coming out. They're coming out. Again, I don't know where they just go. Somebody going to need to explain that to me. But why not? Good morning, caller 11 ILNT. What's up?
Hello, my island tea family. How you all do?
Good morning.
Jade coming from me ham and me guava berry. Yeah, baking and Jade, I hear you know. You're real February and I like the heat, you know, like me, I ain't like the heat really, you know. That abuse me. You're baking or your mommy baking?
I'm baking, but I just know ain't gonna be me. Somebody gonna do it. Somebody gonna cook.
Yes, as the gentleman just said, I don't know about it too much a pothole jamming, you know, I don't know what happening to the country. This road just put down a few years and you don't see my big hole in it. What happened? And then when you look at this side too, cause you know, I walked there too. When you look at this side, they say they make some drainage. As them, you need to come to class and look at it. You know, long time them facing for the drainage. We used to be stay so long. They're breaking off, they're falling back into the drain. I don't know what kind of dirty work that do. I asked somebody a time, why they road like that? They say, who the last minister of government who was in, they tell them down there what doing, but you must just do the thing. Try and do the, you know.
Right.
Level, if it's supposed to 4 level, they put in 3. Oh, that could be said. Railroad always solid. We always have solid road. I don't know why. He's come to the gentleman, he just a load of cut. They need to do this road better. You know, you got to be putting money every minute to put in money. You can't to the man. It's true they just stop it up to see another pothole. You just stop it up. They need to resurface the road good. We are custom. Let them do the road good. They see other country, as they get heavy rain and mud thing, how you done a cake up and come up in blocks and so. You know? So I don't let them spend the right money and do the road. I don't know what cut short. Look, them country road are there so long look so good. Because they're well done. This last thing, you drive down there lately, going on to Old Road.
Oh, yeah. They're doing some work on that already, yeah.
The road with the cake up and pump the bomber. So what happened to this? Say what happened? They're going to refurbish it again?
It seems as though they might have been work yet to be done after it was open. They were doing work on it.
But the craziness all these months now, they're doing that, they just can't finish that, they can't to the gentleman. These companies just coming here, just sucking some with a straw, sucking on money out to sink it. I don't know who is in favor and who is against this thing. I against, but I don't know who in this favorite people be. Why the Jamaican got to come? Why Trinidad got to come? People in here so long now, they say they're the engineer and all them. Where they got to go Cuba for? So you talk for our taxpayers' money just for style? Money make the thing ain't gonna taste. Jade, I want to pound of rice and and 2 biscuits out of the back. You Jade too, no? You 2 pound of rice back out of the barrel them are coming in, because I ain't got none really coming, you know?
Those 2 pounds there.
I want a fridge right now.
Come in either, so man who told you that lie? Man on a needle.
You ain't gonna fridge, you put it out. If they working, you say, man, I want a new one for Christmas. I want just
No, darling. No.
They asked him bring it right here, but me haven't direct him merely on the second road coming up the hill. Okay, you have a good day here.
Sorry to disappoint.
Oh, that's lady to get your phone to cut off so quick.
I don't know, boy. That's another. Where is that called?
Mysteries of St. Christopher.
Okay, there we go.
Mysteries of St. Christopher. Oh man. But yeah, I don't know. Like the Island Main Road, I think I see some little things happening, but to me, for the most part, it is not bad. But this is these roads in town, and so maybe it's a difference between how public works, do some repairs, and how I think the company they're talking about is Sorry.
Sorry, paving, yeah.
Yeah, how Sorry do they work? But that ain't a thing. I just know by here, you got some places that need that eventually touch up. Hopefully we get them touch up by. But hey, the people of St. Peter's by. Wait. It's coming. Your vote is coming. And let me tell you something. It's high time now we consider the road leading to St. Peter's part of the Island Main Road. Like it's a main road.
It's not?
Well, when people say the Island Main Road, they don't think about the St. Peter's Road.
Did not realize that. Why not?
That's the question. Jade, 90% of the people asking where you live now, they tell you St. Peter's.
Mm-hmm. That's why they want to put a port up there. I see water port.
Okay.
No, you understand the logic behind it.
Okay. Yeah, I got you.
And that's where they was going to move the dump to and put it?
Up there too? I don't know where the dump was going to move to.
I thought that's what he did say. Never mind. I see him yesterday looking holly and jolly in town.
Yeah.
That is one happy man right there, boy.
Jade, when things don't always go your way,
Where could do?
you just keep pushing, Jade.
As you should.
Hey.
As you should.
Big up Talbot one time, bye.
What a time.
Hey, Jade, I'm gonna be honest. I have been over the last 24 hours. Also, just enjoying all the memes coming out of Dominica.
Yeah, said me none.
Have you seen the video?
No, me see none.
So the breakdown. So there was like 3 seats that went to Independence in Dominica, right? But I don't know. It's like this one particular name. It's one particular part of the island where all that is for some reason this one little stretch of the island.
Yeah, man, just.
So
But we got Republic of Defined by Fortitude.
I don't know what's going on. Them independent candidates right in them, what are these, 2 constituencies? And it's like 2 big constituencies, eh?
Yeah. They're just right down the center, well, to the top.
Yeah. But it's funny, like, we're talking about, countries, 21st century, 2022, democracy, and you have elections taking place in the Caribbean with no fully organized participating opposition.
Don't study that.
It's
what's best for the country.
Well,
It's what's
the
best.
people have spoken.
Yes.
Oh, you know what the other thing was though?
Well,
Have you seen the turnout in terms of the differences in the numbers for the Labour Party?
it was drastically lower than usual.
No, not that's the number of votes, but the number of votes.
Yeah, that was expected. They really wanted to vote for him, but they had nobody else to vote for. They had nobody else to vote for as him.
Thousands of people just didn't vote. It's
Because they got nobody to vote for. They decided, you know what? We're in our position.
I think there was only one constituency where the Labour Party saw an increase of about 60 votes. Everywhere else is like...
This one?
Yeah, Mary got...
In only one constituency.
There was an increase of 60 votes.
Everybody, that's shameful. So if the people really have spoken, you need to maybe listen a little bit more.
455 less votes
You might need to listen just a little bit more, just a tad.
in Roseau South.
If you said the people have spoken, because boy, it's them numbers speaking too. And me and if they're telling me what I was telling you. So
There was this one guy who calls himself like a pollster.
a pollster. Mm.
You know, like the Peter Wickhams and thing, and they he for some reason had the Labour Party losing, I'm like, where this man get his degree? Because they need to shut down the entire school. Eh? Because wherever he get his political science degree, they need to shut down the entire school by. I don't know if you went to Atlantis or something and get.
Where's a school under the sea?
By. When he tell him he go in college, he went there. Because.
I mean, why not?
How he could have.
Why not?
Somebody messaged me last night and be like, hey, if anybody offers this particular guy to come on your show as a poster, deny.
No, we welcome all. Tell her we let unity, we welcome all. I want to hear what you hear.
Oh boy, that is funny. But yeah, let's talk about something going on in the country now.
Sure. I prefer to talk about things outside the country, but
Oh, you want to talk? Oh, we mentioned this already, so we could talk about that. And we speak in politics, so we might as well. It's tea time.
Thank you, Fanny. Well, Peru's president was ousted by Congress in political crisis.
The world imploding, Jane.
Long time, friend. Since we're small.
Political strife.
War.
Unrest.
Famine.
Drought.
God coming for you, will.
I think wait, has got like some serious drought right now, but I think it might be Sudan, I think Sudan have like a drought that's just like they don't know if anybody can survive after this. Like it's crazy how dry it is over there.
It's insane.
And then that just come across, the globe a little bit, they got flood. Anyway.
Sorry, somebody just give me some information I was talking about. Big up Dak. And he shout out Dak and his terrible ass.
Yes.
Okay, just make sure. Well, apparently he brought the name late.
See, when your name is Dak,
it's
cool. It's cool, like your name. Yeah, but then when they name your brother Light, then you got to start looking at your parents funny, yeah? Because then it's like, why I
Brown and he brought the name Light Brown. Creativity at its best.
But Jay, I just thinking to myself, why I gotta be the dark one? Like I'm the dark one? Like y'all feel like I can be the one to try and like bring about the new world order or something? Like
well, I mean, the decision making skills done questionable because
he was back in Nevis.
Yeah, he was back in Nevis and you see how that went. So maybe parents foresaw.
Yeah, they might be prophets.
Yeah. I mean, we have a lot of those here apparently.
But indeed.
But yes, wow. The president of Peru was ousted by Congress and arrested on a charge of rebellion Wednesday after he sought to dissolve the legislative body and take unilateral control of the government, triggering a grave constitutional crisis. Is it me?
This sound familiar?
Yeah.
Yes.
Me, they could get locked up for that. So what happened?
But they have charges like rebellion, Jade. I don't know if we have like rebellion. What do we have, like treason and rebellion on our books? Most likely because
Mr. AG, I know you're listening. Answer my question, please. Because I need to know.
If we have rebellion and treason.
It's crazy. Vice President Dina Boluarte replaced Pedro Castillo and became the first female leader in the history of the Republic after hours of wrangling between the legislature and the president, who had tried to prevent an impeachment vote. The man was just doing the most here.
But Jade, the thing about him, right, is that sometimes you have to recognize when you're out of your league. Some guys could pull this off. Like a Trump, a Putin maybe.
Of course.
Like
a King John.
Xi Jinping.
Yeah.
Like
them man they could.
Yeah, because I looking at him, right, make the announcement. So he made like the announcement on national television, right, Jay? Let me see if I could show you what he was doing.
What are?
So the man reading his speech, right? And his speech just doing this. Like, his speech just doing this.
He done that. The more he talk, the more the people them just watching him like, you go in jail. You go in jail.
No, but he don't have it in him.
So what are you doing it for? I mean, there's easier ways to live.
Watch, everybody can do everything.
No.
right? A Trump could do that and just ain't here. A Putin could do that there. And kind of when Putin said things like this, you got to think to yourself, hey, we want to go against this guy because we might disappear.
Yeah.
But how he was moving, Jade, I said, Bano.
Yeah.
Bano. The vice president, the lady, no, she look like a gangster.
Yeah.
She look like she ain't playing at all with nobody.
Well, that's why she took over.
So basically, he figured they were going to oust him. The Congress was going to oust him.
Well,
So what he did was he basically called for a state of emergency, right? And decided that he was going to rule by decree until there was a new legislative branch. That also, he also said he need them to do some constitutional reform, right? And he would just like stay in power until like this kind of happened.
You see,
He was doing it for the country.
Yeah, but the country was like, nope, we don't need that.
Watch here.
You're in jail.
There's some guys, right? There's some men. They just try to be. We were talking about this yesterday in the Jade.
When man voted them 101 to 6, but then they hate he by.
Jade, but I think what happened was, right, that probably would not have been the vote had it just been the vote like to oust him. But when he started talking about he can just basically become a tyrant and just run the country because...
Not over here.
Not
over here, buddy.
No, come on, bro.
To jail. You go.
We have to see the warden.
Imagine that, boy. Imagine countries would actually lock up people because they realize that they're trying to become dictators. Imagine if that was a thing in the Caribbean.
No, Jade, but you see, let me tell you something. A lot of times when we look at history, we don't acknowledge all the variables that play a role in the eventual outcomes of situations, right? So we'd look at something like, okay, earlier the week we were talking about Adolf Hitler, right? And you keep thinking to yourself, well, how is it that Hitler was able to come to power by? Like, how did that even happen? Like, why nobody decide to just like say, bye, you crazy about? Like, what do you? You sit on yourself, listen to the small self with a little weird mustache now. Why nobody said that?
But by the way, I was watching a Netflix movie last night. It's about the French and German war.
Ah.
A lot. Watch you. A lot of men did you.
Wait there, you was in this the one about Western Front, is that one?
Something front.
Western Front, where is like it start with like this young boy who go into the war.
He signed up himself for the war?
Sign up himself.
And watch your friend them dead?
His mother tell him no, you can't go, and then he signed the thing himself and went, what? Don't hear. Jay, that was one of the best movies I've watched in a long time.
I watched it over because I fast sleep like a couple times.
No, Jay,
but every time I wake up, somebody getting blown up.
It's tense.
As in, I kid you not, every time I open my eye, somebody getting blown up.
There's a lot of death.
40,000 people died in the first quarter of the movie, you know.
Yeah, it was a lot of death.
Me mother's here, bye. Anyway, continue because I just can't.
Right, so
why for me?
So what I'm saying is, you might look back and be like, oh, how that was about, but the only way you could try to understand is to understand what was going on at the time, right? Germans felt like they had been given a bad deal, like there was economic strife, like, you know, the French was basically controlling large swaths of Germany, like there's all these things going on, right? So it's kind of like, I think what has happened is that in situations where the electorate might allow, for instance, a strong man, a strong woman to take power, to dictate, sometimes that has to do with what's going on in the country at the time. I don't think the general population going to support you because you're just trying to save your own skin. I don't think that's how it works. If they feel like what the country is going to hell in a handbasket and we need somebody with a firm hand to think, then somebody could step into that vacuum and take power.
Understandable, but not because you
just
mash up the country now and they're about to take you out. You gonna decide.
What happened is he was being investigated for corruption by his own government.
Obviously.
By his own government.
So you should not just be like, you know what?
Take your loss.
Yeah, I realize things may not have been going how I hoped for, and because of this, I will be stepping down.
The man, watch.
But the man could have made this look good, you know. As much as he go in jail, he was going to go jail either way.
The
government, investigating him for
All
corruption.
he had to do, Jade, he's still the prime minister,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or the president. All he had to do was to suggest that there are forces within the government that are trying to kill him. He doesn't. He fear for his life.
Like,
And go get diplomatic immunity in some country and live the rest of his life, Jiggy. Resign. Just resign when you reach over there.
yeah, I feel like that would have been a good plan, but man, if he would have make it off the airport.
He would have make it, because it's when things get tense for him. When he went to make this announcement.
In,
When
yeah,
he
but
went to-
after the announcement, if he's
No, he don't.
Oh, he should not ever make the announcement.
No, what he should do is just leave the country.
What? He hang on, resign first.
Come is-
You could resign from anyway, right?
The prime minister could take a flight, Jay.
You could get fired.
we know that very well.
Yeah. We see.
Yeah.
Oh, they could have fired him from wherever he be. It didn't happen. We watched 3 where people get fired and that wasn't even there. It's 3? How much it was? 1, 2, 3,
When this was?
4. Sean was in.
Oh, right.
One wasn't even on the island, and he got fired.
One of them get fired right here on Island T.
Facts. That is a time in history for you guys. Always remember our good friend was fired by me. By me.
You went for the letter for you.
Government say fire him.
Jay delivered the letter.
I did.
You sure you write that letter?
No, May had the time.
Okay.
They still on me, yeah?
That's true. That was a big
Because
work. That was a big work.
made me a marshal bailiff without my permission. So I feel like I owe me some ducats, some money, some compensation
Something.
for my duties. My national duties, apparently.
That was at least a house, man.
At least a house, man. Lord, have a hat, man.
A house and the land that it sits on.
If I made me an accomplice in firing in a of a sitting minister of government,
Yeah, man.
at least I need to get a house.
At least a house.
Yeah, I with you, friend. I like how you have my best interest at heart.
Yeah, always. Always. But yeah.
So who do I talk to for that?
Ooh.
Because who fire him ain't even in here?
Who is the
Who
minister?
fire him ain't in government
I
no
think the
more.
Minister of Housing is the Honorable Jeffrey. Yeah.
My good rep.
Your rep?
My good rep.
Your rep.
Jeffrey, we need to talk.
But yeah, so the situation in Peru is one that I think we need to examine. Because, and I keep saying this all the time, Jade, we are seeing a lot of this type of behavior because of the systems that are in place.
Obviously.
The systems and the institutions aren't built up enough to counteract this. In Peru, again, I believe given maybe either a different personality.
Maybe it would have worked.
Yeah.
It's me calling them. It's me calling them. And like I'm asking me about who I chatting about, who get fired, I make calling them, eh?
Hey, bye. Hey, guilty conscience need no accuse.
Bye, listen.
Or perhaps it's just the trauma
The trauma.
of the experience, Yeah. You probably trigger warning.
Trigger, yes.
Oh, people always say trigger warning after they're done.
Trigger you?
Yeah.
Good question. Unlike you don't even say trigger warning, you just traumatize me.
Yeah, that's true.
Thanks.
Watch your paper, watch the paper.
But yeah,
The man in there trim.
kind of shaking like a leaf.
The partner trim.
Me, look here. You should have just put the paper on the table.
No, you can't be a dictator.
Just put the paper on the table.
You can't be a dictator.
And
you
then they're quivering.
You can't even make the announcement that you're becoming a dictator without quivering. Like, it don't make sense.
But Putin wasn't even going to need no paper.
Putin need a paper.
The man was going to say that there for me heart.
Putin wasn't going to even...
He's so...
Putin was just going to turn on the camera and say,
I watch it, hey, I taking over what he say?
for those of you who question my leadership.
But the man with the line again early.
Big up Putin one time.
But yeah. How he doing?
Well, since he fell, he hasn't been making many public appearances. I haven't seen any.
I should assassinate the man with some step.
You realize there's been a lot of that happening.
Assassinations?
No,
Oh.
people falling down steps.
Really?
Yeah, we talk about it. Like, it is like, oh, this person follow steps and pass away. Now the husband get a big insurance settlement, and now looking at it.
Interesting.
No, but yeah, we've been seeing
Yeah,
all of those
that's
stories.
one of the sure ways to get some insurance money right there.
Yeah.
Should I get partner on some steps? And make it look like an accident.
We are not encouraging anybody, flinging
not
of humans down steps.
Not at all.
Let's just make that clear.
I watch a series. Well, I was watching something on YouTube yesterday as usual, and this man was so close to getting away with murder. Right? Hear the plot. As it was crazy to me. So his wife took a taxi. I think it was 2 hours. She was going from some place to home, and the man was creepy. Like the man was talking like a little, you know. He was weird, and so when the wife got home, she told her husband, and because the man was trying to get her to come to his house, and
The driver?
yeah,
wow.
I tell you, he was doing some weird, you know, borderline kidnapping stuff. And so she tell she husband and stuff, right? Couple weeks later, the husband called the police and tell the police that he came into a room and his wife was in there being bludgeoned to death with a hammer by the same taxi man. And they ball out and the phone was screaming, you know the dramatics. So police come and met the driver dead because the husband allegedly or apparently shot him. And the wife was there, you know, properly minced up.
Oh no.
And so they ended up passing away, and the husband...
So both
The husband and the wife and the driver passed away.
Wow.
So based on what the husband explained and based on the report, because they did make a report to the post,
right.
and he got fired from the taxi company. So based on all of these things, right?
So they saw that as a motive for the incident. Okay.
Yeah. So you know they closed the case and went on with their life. So the husband was cheating on the wife with the wife's best friend during the time.
Who better? Okay.
I mean, so when the wife died now, I guess they kind of...
They cemented the relationship.
No, fizzled out. I thought that's what it was going.
Oh, they fizzled out. Oh,
and so the family of the wife encouraged the husband to get a nanny. And he fell in love with the nanny. He got children, moved away, you know. They was living in the house that was the crime scene for a bit, but, you know, after that, they...
Yeah, really traumatizing.
Yeah. They moved away and stuff. One day, the husband got sick and they went to the hospital. The hospital is where the ex-side friend chick works. So she saw the husband and the nanny together and she felt aware about it. I don't know if it was based on jealousy. I don't know if it was based on the fact that, you know, some old feelings came up. But she then went to the police and told the police that, so plan who y'all thought was all innocent. Well, he been saying that he want to kill his wife a while now, man. Man, if y'all want to look into that. Apparently, he was telling the side chick, yeah, it would be easier for us to be together if we, you know, share out the picture.
Just get rid of her.
Yeah, share out the picture and stuff. But she thought, like, he just saying that because, you know, pillow talk. And so, because she didn't expect...
That's some crazy pillow talk, but
yeah,
continue.
You know. She didn't expect that. So, come to know, when the police got reopened the case, they realized, well, the taxi man came there, he parked the wrong way. He had an address in his car for the husband written down. He came there with coffee and cigarettes in his hand. Now, if you come go kill somebody, what you got all these things with you? Park wrong way and all kind of story in the driveway. Like, what if you come to kill me? What you stopping for coffee and cigarettes?
Okay, so where this went after that?
Basically, right? The husband set up the driver to make it seem like the driver killed the wife, but he actually killed the wife and then killed the driver when the driver reached. So the driver walked into they also realized that the driver body was moved because the husband took some pictures for to sue the taxi company as evidence, but apparently I guess he took them before he moved the body. Yeah, so.
And the man would have get away scot-free if he wasn't for your jealous ex, yeah?
Moral of the story. Moral of the story. Avoid your exes at all costs.
Hell has to feel like a woman scorned by.
If you're happy, avoid your exes. That's the moral of the story, yeah?
And probably don't kill people as well.
I mean, you know.
Yeah, no, yeah,
It's a good lesson too, but you know.
yeah, that's a good lesson.
They don't listen to us under one. So,
Hey, speaking of death,
you know, Fickle baby, sorry. I thought about this last night.
tell me.
I was just home laying down and I just started thinking, you know how poorly built humans are?
Mentally?
Everything. Physically, mentally.
Yeah, we're very fragile. We're very
Very
fragile.
fragile as the slightest thing could kill us.
Yeah.
Who this was a terrible design, man. Like, this was a terrible design idea. Think about a turtle. A turtle has a shell. Yes, they can die, but they have defense against that. Most of these animals, right, have defenses, you know.
We have ours
death.
too, you know, it's just that we stay here and domesticate ourselves so much that we lose them.
What was ours?
Like nails and so. You ever scratch somebody with your nails and you see like how it does like bump up the skin like a thing? Yeah, with nails, yeah, all them kind of things. But we stay here and domesticate ourselves. And yeah, what you have to understand, right?
Okay.
Think about the cutest puppy that you ever seen in your life, right? You have the image in your head?
No, I don't need a shell, by the way. I wasn't asking for a shell. I was just saying we're poorly built. Just to answer your question. But yes, the cutest puppy.
The cutest puppy you ever saw in your life. You have the image in your head? Bear in mind that puppy is a descendant of a wolf, eh?
A very extremely scary wolf.
Yeah, so what happened is that we just stay there and domesticate them down to that little cute puppy that probably would melt your heart. Right? So
The same thing happened to cats?
That's what happened to us. Yeah, cats too. The same thing happened to us. We stay here and we domesticating ourselves. No, we domesticating ourselves like mentally now. Like it's getting crazy.
Yeah.
Getting crazy the things that we're doing to ourselves. But I was speaking about the death situation. And one thing that I found very interesting when I went to the tent the other night is there's this one particular Calypsonian, I think he's a police officer. Like he has a song that he's singing about every day is killing and shooting. And I keep thinking to myself,
Which country?
I said, this man wrote this song here before the peace now. Because
Had they put on waiting to
had they
sing?
put on before COVID now because
He can't mean us.
anybody else hear this song? I just kept thinking to myself.
He mean us, man.
I
He
said,
mean us.
but apparently he's from maybe St. Vincent or something.
Well, may not going on in the country. But
So
I
I wondered if he wrote it. I said maybe he wrote it for the celebration and just sang it
Whatever he
here.
waited for, not for us. Because who killing and shooting people daily? This ain't Jamaica,
the man
sir?
said every day it's killing.
Sorry? No, don't do that. You don't come slander with good country name. But maybe he mean us, so I can't say that.
Yeah, I don't know. I would have loved to speak to him and be like, what was the motivation for this song and when did it happen?
I would have been like, who you talking about? Which country you talking about, sir? Because in the beautiful, peaceful...
Tune Island Nation?
Can't be. Can't be as in.
I was just like, what are you talking about? Like,
That's why I want to know what you talking
so
about.
I couldn't hear him properly, so I was just saying, maybe I'm missing, like, maybe it's like a tongue-in-cheek thing. Maybe he's talking about how peaceful the place really is, but it didn't sound so.
From where you're telling me it sounds so for sure.
It didn't sound that way. Anybody else hear this calypso, let me know. Because I was so confused.
I am currently. But it is 9 o'clock, so we have to take a break, friends.
Indeed.
It's time to jump into some interviews and good things. So, if Zoom would only... Okay, there we go. Stick and stay, guys. We'll be right back with more Island Tea.
Indeed.
Fresh Look Paint and Tile Sale. Give your home a fresh look with a fresh coat of paint and a fresh set of tiles. From Horswood's Building and Evil Center's 25% off Fresh Look Paint and Tile Sales event. Yes, come to Horswood's Building and Evil Centers today and get fresh savings of 25% off all paints and tiles store-wide. Come and give your home a fresh new look with fresh savings and fresh new colors. Fresh new piles of tiles in all styles with a fresh 25% off store-wide on all paints and tiles at Horswood's Building and Evil Center. Give your home a fresh start with a fresh new look with fresh new colors, fresh new piles of tiles in all styles, and fresh quality paint at Horswood's Building and Evil Center. Fresh Look 25% off paints and tiles sales event. See store for details.
Maybe it's the way the brilliant gold liquid reflects our sunshine, or how the bright blue of its label mirrors the clear Caribbean skies overhead. Maybe it's the fresh, crisp taste of this beastly cold beer on a scorching hot day. Maybe it's even the way it brings us all together. But one thing is for sure, Carib is very much a part of who we are wherever we're from in the Caribbean. Carib. It's the way we play. Drink responsibly.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Island Tea right here on Win Media SKN. It is still Thursday, December 8th. And Jade, with all the pestilence happening across the world, right? Yeah, because we just learned that some Germans were trying to overthrow the German government.
I mean, why not?
The Peru president trying to just take over the country.
Well, he got in jail, so you know.
Yeah. At least we have some bright spots to look forward to. We'll be joined by a very special guest here via Zoom, none other than the man himself, Wayne P. Good morning, sir. How are you doing?
Good morning, Azim. Jade, bless up.
Morning.
Wayne P. Good morning, and it is, of course, December time, and December time means Carnival time here in St. Kitts, and Carnival time means, well, we're gonna hear from Wayne P.
Yeah, man, Carnival time mean, mass, music, splendor, folklore. Look, if you're in St. Kitts in December for Carnival, you is a carnival.
Indeed. Well, I mean, when you have been releasing music over the years, and I know this year, just like how people are really excited about the return to Carnival in all its splendor, you must be excited about the music that you have to share with the people for this particular time of year. Tell us a bit about how it's been getting your music ready for this season. You aren't currently residing in the Federation. How did that play into catching the vibe and getting this particular track ready for the Sugar Mass?
Well, as in we are how it all started in at your place, Onion Batty.
Mm-hmm. Onion Batty.
First track I ever did, first time ever entering into a competition with a song. But being up here, I mean, it's not that challenging. I was so fortunate to have linked with one of Toronto's top soca artist songwriter, namely Jax. Yeah, he also have his own band called Level Exodus. Travel around North America, play music. One of the guys in the band, I must say, who basically a lot of people might know from the Caribbean part of it, is the guy who run Ableton for him. He's the guy who run Ableton for Farmer Nappy. So I've been around some good people who are very talented. Most of these guys have studios in their home and stuff like that. So I've been still around the music industry per se. Even during the 2 years of the COVID lockdown, we used to just go by each other. Sometimes they come here, sometimes I go by those guys, and we, watch them rehearse, watch them like write songs and beats that like artists from the Caribbean or producers from the Caribbean sent for them to work on for names like Kes Voice and stuff like that. I mean, Jax just did a song there for Kes and Voice there, I think was last year, One of a Kind.
Right.
Voice and Marsha Montana, yeah, he did that track. So I've been around it, but this year, been vibing with these guys, working on new material, and I was like, I think I need to do something from one of these guys from the Caribbean, like jump on a beat from one of these guys from the Caribbean to come up. Because I had a tough year this year. I lost my mom early this year, so
right. Condolences.
Yeah.
I've been a toll on me, so I decided, I want to just get myself back out there and get shake off the feeling. So I said I wanted to come out the box and do something different. Decided to do a jab. So I reached out to Stickle, asked him if he got any like jab beat put on or whatever. He said, man, yeah, man, I got something here put on from a long time. I could send it to you. He sent the beat to me. I let these guys them up here hear it, and as soon as I sent it to Jax, the same day he reached by my house, and we started like playing with it over some beers, working on it, and we get through like a hook, and the next day when he on work, he sent me a verse, and he said, "How you like that?" And I said, "Yeah, man, we could go with this." The following evening, he reached by me again, and we started right until we get the whole thing out.
Oh, wow.
And then I sent it to Stickle and asked Stickle, how you think this carry and the beat? At the time, I think he had just sent us like maybe I think it was 2 minutes of the beat or something like that. Yeah.
Right.
And when he realized that we had, he like, man, let's work on something, and then he sent us the whole beat, and that was it.
All right. Hey, we big up Rastickle one time.
Yeah, man.
Still making music out there. We got beats all over with all type of artists. So he cemented in terms of his musical ability and producing skills.
That is a fact.
But Wayne, so tell us, you said that you and Jax, you guys worked on it, and the concept kind of flowed from what you're telling me within a day or two. The song was written, but what's the concept behind the song?
Well, the concept behind the song, as soon as I hear the beat, I was like, oh yeah, jab. And then I'm like, Dr. Jab. The concept behind the beat, meaning like, when you look at like jab on a whole, you have like a double meaning. Everybody like mass, when you're in the band, a lot of guys they like to almost like dance with a partner.
Okay.
So in the dance, I'm the Dr. Jab. I'm the one who's showing all the
jabs.
The guys them to say, yeah, they'll come here, yeah. Tech jam, the kind of style.
Alright, but I guess what? We are talking about this song. Why we don't take a listen to it? So do me a favor, Wayne P. Intro the song for the viewers and the listeners.
Saint Kitts, Caribbean, whole world, wherever you're at, log on right now on Win FM. Look, new music. Sugar Mass 51, Caribbean 2023. Mr. Jab by Wayne P.
Wayne P. And I come in here to jab up the place. She calling me for jab. She need me for the jab. She calling me for jab. She need me for the jab. She calling me for jab. She need me for the jab. She calling me for jab. She need me for the jab. She need the medication. What? I give she the prescription. I give she the injection. Polish him infection. Oh, now Spooky spoke. Now making joke. Now making joke. As Spooky spoke. Now making joke. Now making joke. As Spooky spoke. Now making joke. Now making joke. As Spooky spoke. Now making joke. Now making joke. She feverish in the morning and burning up in the night. I rap to take she pressure and all she levels high. I go to take she temperature until she open wide. I pull out the thermometer and push it all inside. She going mad. She going mad. She going mad. Behavior bad. Behavior bad. Behavior to come true. She run right over, bend right over, say you know what to do. She going mad, she going mad, she going mad, behavior bad, behavior bad, behavior bad. She going mad, she going mad, she going mad, behavior bad, behavior bad. Cause she need the medication, medication. I give she the prescription, I give she the injection, injection, all in section. She calling me for job, job. She need me for the job, job. She calling me for job, job. She need me for the job, job. She calling me for job, job. She need me for the job, job. She calling me for job, job. She need me for the job, job. She going mad, she going mad, she going mad. Behavior bad, behavior bad, behavior bad. She going mad, she going mad, she going mad. Behavior bad, behavior bad. Cause Spooky spoke, now making joke, now making joke. Cause Spooky spoke, now making joke, now making joke. Cause Spooky spoke, now making joke, now making joke. Cause Spooky spoke, now making joke, now making joke. Calling me for job, job. She need me for the job, job. She calling me for job, job. She need me for the job, job. She calling me for job, job. She need me for the job, job. She calling me for job, job. She need me for the job, job. Cause Spooky spoke.
What a song, boy. What a song. What a song, boy.
By Dr. Jab Jab. That's you.
Where's
know me.
You get the injection.
Yeah.
But how kind of things you do, Jade?
Boy, listen. That song full of lyrics, you know. Full of lyrics, boy. So how did you... Like, I know you say you wrote this song between you and the...
And Jax.
Yes.
Jax, yeah.
So like, give me some inspiration behind some of these lyrics.
Watch here. Okay, let me tell you something, Jade. When he wrote Audion Batty, right? We know the inspiration was here.
That's clear. That's clear.
But now we're talking about providing certain services.
Medical services.
Yeah, man. You know, December is like flu season, you know. During December, a lot of people start getting sick, you know, can't make it to the carnival. Some ladies want to go out and play mass. So you know it's appropriate to be a doctor during them times. I just say, you know, you go, you check your pressure, make sure she's good to go for the juve.
But yeah, you're definitely right about that. But I mean, the jab inspiration,
Yeah,
the vibe, the vibe of the song. I think the jab beat does give a certain type of
make you
vibe, make you want to bounce.
Seriously, man. Like the jab beat, it just send you in a different direction when it comes to lyrics. Like the lyrics, them you can't put normal lyrics on a jab beat. It does something about jab.
Yeah, for sure. And I know that beat is something that works well on the road, and when people are out and just looking to really let loose and be free.
Hey, I mean, trust me. I mean, to me, this is one of the best material I've ever done. As I say, I've been working on my craft. I mean, with the help of Jax and this producer called A Major of 10K recording studio. You know, I've been working on my craft, trying to better myself. I mean, as you see, I mean, inside here, Wayne P actually singing.
Right.
Compared to, you know what I mean, the other times when, like, yeah, so yeah, the craft is getting better, putting in the work for sure.
So what's the hope with this song? You're planning to be here physically for Sugar Mass, or just, you know, hoping that, you know, the song resonates here and then really just plays around for Carnival? What's the hope with the song?
Well, the hope behind the song is like, I mean, if I could get there, I will. But also to start, let's say, to launch something new for Mr. Wayne P, to get it resonate there. I mean, it's been actually doing very well so far. I mean, it's thumping up the radio station in Grenada since I launched it there in Grenada. I mean, the DJ there, he been checking on me, like saying, man, your song been doing real good down here.
Right.
And without the fact that you're not from down the Windward side. I mean, as a matter of fact, when I launched it there, you were like, you sure you don't have some kind of job or Windward Island heritage? I said, no, man, from SKN.
Well, I mean, I'm happy to hear that the music is resonating not only here in St. Kitts but even across the other islands, particularly islands that have that Jab heritage deep inside them. And I'm sure that the DJs here pick it up and as well as make it a part of the rotation here in St. Kitts as well.
Yeah, I hope so because I mean, um, somebody sent me a link there the other day where an online thing there, like I think it was Caribbean music pool that had like I was Trinidadian, Windward Island. They had this song they had this song Wayne Palmer. They had this song done by Wayne Palmer, the TNT flag beside it, and the name Dr. Jab Jab. But when you click on it, the song start playing. So
Wow.
Sounds like his tune might be touring.
So we have to like get in contact with them to tell them no, it's not a song from Trinidad or the Windward Island, it's like from a guy living in Trinidad but with St. Kitts and Nevis, you know what I'm saying, background born in St. Kitts and Nevis. And they were like, for real? I said, yeah. So they had the changes done, So I mean, just seeing that, make me feel real. I mean, I've never had a song over the years being like touching. I mean, even I released songs on large radio, and now Jab Jab is like probably in the top 5 on the playlist. So it's doing good so far, and hopefully I get some bookings from it. Jumping on a stage. Mr. Wayne P is no stranger to the stage when it comes to performance with a mic in my hand and stuff like that. So hopefully I get some bookings. If anybody want to contact me to jump on a stage, reach out to me on IG at Mr. Wayne P. Yeah.
All right, so you spoke about your IG. Is that the best place people could keep up with what's happening with your career, music you're releasing, and get in contact with you? Your IG.
Yeah, and my IG and my Facebook page, that's the best place. Most of my materials, I always post on my IG page. It's at Mr. Wayne P IG, Wayne Phillip Facebook.
All right.
Also, if you want to go hit Twitter, the same thing, Mr. Wayne P on Twitter. Keep up.
Nice. Well, I mean, that's the way that people kind of keep up to date with what's happening with artists, and get notified of when you release new music and stuff like that. But we have this one to keep us going to the Sugar Mass.
Yes, definitely.
So, yeah, but you're not here. Anybody want to shout out before we wrap up?
Yeah, I just want to, bless up my wife here getting ready for work. Bless up one time. She's one of the inspiration behind me. She always support me big time. I also want to bless up, all my families in St. Kitts and Nevis, all my friends there. Bless up Daddy T, Chen. Bless up one time. Bless up Win FM, of course. Win FM always being one of my stamping grounds, that being on there a couple times doing shows. I also want to bless up the Carnival Committee. They've been doing a fabulous job. Bless up everybody here in Canada who log on this morning, listening to the release. I have a whole entourage here, like they always logged on. I want to also thank Jax and A Major, also Rastickle, for this beautiful production that we have here, Dr. Jab Jab. And look, the whole world at large, you got to get to Sugar Mass, 51, look, we ain't playing.
All right, trust me. This year seeming like you're gonna be one for the history books. Trust me.
Believe it.
That's the way it's shaping up, and definitely your contribution is a part of that, and we look forward to what's next. Hearing about what you have coming as a result of this song, and even in music that you're yet to put out. But big up yourself, Wayne P. Congrats on this song, and again, hopefully this is a lead into even bigger and better things for you.
Yeah, man. Hopefully, man. Yeah, man. More to come. Hopefully, in the next couple of months, send you something fresh.
Yeah, man.
Start working on other stuff already. So
Well, they don't think you're from either Trinidad or Grenada, so I mean, you got to release music for them carnivals too.
Hey, that's why nowadays when you release, you don't brand your stuff. Let's say Sugar Mass, like.
Vinci Massa,
These guys in Trinidad, they don't brand the stuff Trinidad Carnival. These guys release and just say music for 2023, soca music for 2022, whatever the year may be, and that's it. So, it's not like brand process. So this is not just for Sugar Mass, it's for any festival in the Caribbean or around the world, you know.
Indeed. Well, congrats again and good luck. And of course, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us this morning, bro.
It's a pleasure, man. Bless up to you and Jade. You know, anytime, all the time. Thanks again. Bless up to Win FM. You know, say, Jade, get some job.
All right, man. Big up yourself. Guys, we're going to take a short break and be right back with more Island Tea right here on Win Media SKN. Stick and stay, guys.
Shirley is celebrating 70 years. Can you believe it? Everyone loves a Shirley biscuit, known for its rich, creamy taste, as well as the iconic house and flower design. We all know Shirley is the perfect on-the-go snack, and it's truly the Caribbean's favorite. Simply put, there's nothing quite like a Shirley biscuit. I can't imagine life without it. I too love my Shirley.
It's the Caribbean flavor. Shirley biscuits make me happy.
When the star them there, we a top man, we take charge. Have no reaching now, we a shell down hard. Blast like a star with some gallopar. Overdo it, we take it too far. Take charge.
We a hot gal, we set the trend. Magnum we drink for the top man them. Wine with the style, no stop from spin. Hot blend, back bend, and take charge.
Magnum tonic wine, for the real star them. Take charge. Must be 18 or older, drink responsibly. Vinyl killers on the beat. Straight from the streets.
Hey guys, welcome back to Island Tea right here on Win Media SKN. And we just came out of one interview and we're here to talk with a very special friend of mine, Mr. Clement Monarch Ogaro. Good morning, sir. How are you doing?
Hey, good morning to the Island Tea fans and good morning to the host. Yeah.
Well, Monarch, I mean,
I'm having tea with you guys this morning, man.
I
It feels very good.
Nice, because the truth is, you are no stranger to media. You generally in front of either a mic, a camera, something else, and so the fact that
You mean too much, right?
maybe
That's the only part you didn't add.
I'm telling you. But you're here with us on Island Tea this morning, and you're here in your capacity to talk about stuff to do with Sugar Mass.
Sugar Mass 51, yes.
Hey.
Well, just before I got that, I was listening to my boy Wayne P.
Yeah.
He was brutally honest this morning, man. He said, you hear me singing?
Hey. Evolution
Good morning
is key.
to you. But let me tell you, I've already told him, man, this is his best work ever.
Yeah, I have to agree.
I mean, this is good. This is really good. It would have been nice to have him down for Carnival, Soca Monarch, Road March, Hey.
Yeah, for sure.
But hey, we can't have it all. So, but even without Wayne P here, unless he surprises us, we're gonna have a great Sugar Mass 51. It has started off that way. And so, we're very, very, very excited about everything that has taken place so far and what is scheduled to take place. What is scheduled to take place this weekend?
Well, I mean, of course, the excitement has been building. People have been just looking forward to what is to come with great anticipation.
Mm-hmm.
And last weekend we had the opening.
Wow.
We had the opening as well as the Soca Monarch eliminations.
Mm-hmm.
And from all the feedback that I've been getting from all events, people it only served to increase the anticipation even more.
Yes. I mean, it definitely does. I mean, the opening, I think we've used up all the
adjectives you could possibly.
Adjectives? Oh, I was about to say superlatives. Is that a word?
Yeah.
That's a good word?
Yeah, that could work.
Okay, great. So, I mean, it was really spectacular. I'm not a good show watcher.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw every moment of the opening because performer after performer kept captivating me.
Yes.
So it was special. It was very, very special.
Well, I mean, I don't think anyone could disagree with that. And of course, with that comes expectation.
Correct.
And anticipation. And here we are again going into yet another set of activities
this weekend.
Because of course this week we had the Spirit of Christmas happening in the circus, night after night. I passed there last night. It was good to see the crowds that were there as well, enjoying the festivities there. And it does feel like here we are again, another weekend, and we're jumping back into even more activities and competitions.
Correct.
What we have going on this
Well,
weekend?
before we go to this week, let's just, I know you mentioned the opening. We've had the Soca Monarch eliminations, Groovy and Power,
right,
on Saturday and Sunday. In the background of all that, we had a 3-day workshop. Judges workshop, that is. The first 2 days we dealt with Calypso. The last day we dealt with Soca, and we had over 20 participants, so potential, current judges. And so it was really good. Miss Nubia Williams from Trinidad was here to conduct the workshop, and it was excellent. It was excellent.
I have been hearing the feedback from persons who attended. They all seem to be saying the same thing. The workshops were very informative and went very well. And the facilitator was quite knowledgeable.
And just before I move past that, we have a pageantry judges workshop that's coming up this Saturday at the Marriott Dominica Room. at 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. as well. So folks who are interested in pageants, in judging pageants, that is, they can register at the Carnival office at 466-0058. They can email us at info@skncarnival.com, and just come check in with us at the office, where everybody is checking in now to buy tickets for the Talented Teen competition, which are
it's a hot commodity.
It's a hot commodity. What I want to tell the fans is that, listen, the tickets are not done. The tickets are not done.
So if you still want to go and you don't have a ticket, you can possibly...
You will be able to get a ticket.
Right.
As you know, there have been some changes as it relates to the venue.
Nice.
For that show. And how do I say this without giving away anything? There probably will be further changes as it relates to the venue. We will make an announcement pretty soon as it relates to the venue for the Talented Teen and some of the other shows. But you were talking about this weekend, and I have the folks from Junior Calypso and Calypso joining me here as well.
Actually, them they living here now, you know.
Listen, they're not strangers.
Them two living here. Let's
okay.
allow them to introduce themselves.
Where they sleep, in the parking lot or what?
I don't know where.
Good morning. My name is Cherise Query, Senior Calypso Sub-Chair.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Carissa Roberts, Subcommittee Chair for the Junior Calypso Monarch.
All right. So, and of course, Cherise did. But before this Senior Calypso Monarch eliminations comes up, there's the Bacchanal Road coming up this Saturday morning. So from 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. to 9 p.m.
9 a.m.
9 a.m.? What did I say?
9 p.m.
Oh, wow.
I
know. That's,
I don't know.
But you know, that's the kind of jam we like in St. Kitts.
We got to warm.
No.
We got to warm up to that.
So it's 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Saturday morning. That's the 10th of December for the Bacchanal Road. Oh, I don't know if you want to call it the Victory Jam or whatever it is, but Grandmasters, the reigning Road March champs, will be on the road. We're starting at the Fisheries Complex. We're coming all the way down to 4th Street, and then we head up 4th Street, Victoria Road to Carnival Village, where we end the Victory Jam. So that's 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
We're calling that a Juve warm-up, eh?
Juve warm-up?
Yeah, it's just a Juve warm-up, man.
Okay. And I guess they want to come down the... What is this thing about the wall?
Oh, boy. Oh, you can find out. Yeah.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yes.
I don't know.
You can find out. Trust me, you can find out.
I'm too old for this stuff.
Well, you don't have to worry. I don't think you expect it to be on the wall.
No. Not sitting on the wall, but...
You just have to watch it. That's all your job is.
All right. So, Carissa, your event comes up on Friday night, so...
AKA tomorrow.
Tomorrow night?
Yes.
Wow.
Monarch, you living life too good, you know.
I'm mixing up all these
Monarch,
days.
don't know what day it is.
But you can go ahead.
But honestly, there comes a point in December where we are very lost as in what day is today, what date it is. We're just going through the motion.
Yeah, we're going to start to remember the days by the events.
Yes.
What tomorrow be?
So come on,
There you go.
Tomorrow starts Sugar Mass Festive Friday Lime, and the night ends with the Junior Calypso Monarch. We are very happy that Flow has come on board as a title sponsor. So it's the Flow National Carnival Junior Calypso Monarch. We thank them as well. And we also would like to thank Dr. Irvin Sweeney. He has come on board in a magnificent way as a generous contributor. He will be contributing the prizes, as in the trophies, for the winner, first and second, for a 3-year period. And he will also be making a monetary contribution of $1,973. Why so specific? That was the year that Junior Calypso Monarch started, so it will be split $1,000 for the winner, $550 for first, and $423 for the second runner. So first thing out of the door, we want to thank him very much for that contribution. Of course, we know as you advance, it's always good to give back, because as long as you give, you will always have. And the church says,
Amen.
Amen.
Oh.
So
I
yes,
didn't realize I was part of the church. No.
yes, you're in the choir, Monarch.
Oh, okay, good.
So yes, Junior Calypso Monarch takes place tomorrow at the circus. We are in the spirit of Christmases. We have 6 Calypsonians who will be taking part, and of course, the reigning king, King Invincible, will be defending his crown. He won in 2019. So he will be defending his crown. All of our participants are from our sister isle, so we can confirm right now that the crown is definitely going Nevis. That's the only thing that we can confirm right now.
And Invincible would be defending for the last time.
Yeah.
So he, and I know he's anxious, him and his mom, who is his biggest supporter, fan manager, everything. They are excited about moving over to the senior pageant.
Yes, that's true. As I would also like to highlight, I would like to big up the organizers of the judging workshop that was held over the weekend. I attended the workshop, and Monarch was supposed to be a part of a calypso writing. And Monarch did just?
No.
Monarch, so you giving us 4 lines, there you go.
That's what it be. That's what it be.
Monarch said, I'm not singing today.
Calypso is very competitive, eh? Maybe he want you. Maybe he want you to write a song better than him.
But it was, just to big them up, it was a very informative workshop. And it wasn't like one where you just sit down and look at a PowerPoint. It was very engaging and interacting, so that you learn. And we always learn when we are happy. So I was thankful to be part of that experience.
So you're gonna sing part of your calypso?
No, I can't. I could only talk.
Don't be shy.
I know.
Are you saving it for the competition next year?
No, next year.
Next year we're going to get short pants to train.
Yes, I need some training before I immerse myself in the competition.
Yeah, and just one thing to add. Nubia Williams, of course, is from Trinidad. She's an experienced, facilitator. Her brother actually works with Conris. As one of his producers and musicians as well. And the interest is very, very high for Carnival this year. So just before Sherry's comes in, I'm going to, I guess, I don't know, I haven't told anybody about this as yet, because this is just happening.
We love exclusives here on Island here. We love exclusives. So
Tuco, which is the Trinbago Unified Calypso Organization, has reached out to us, and they are coming to, to observe the show, build relationships, and work out exchanges in the future.
Wow!
So we applaud Brian London, who reached out to us, and so I know Madam Chair is probably hearing this for the first time, but. That's all right. She was the one who woke me up this morning and told me to be here. So, all right, Sherry's your turn.
Again, I want to thank this pleasure for being here. I want to thank my sponsor, my big sponsor this year, which is Flo, who come on board and sponsor the Senior Calypso Show. This year, we're having 37 persons going to elimination. On the first night, we're having 18 Calypso persons like Mighty Kinta, Lady Caverness, Mighty Joe, Queen Diva, Queen Kibi, King Isosap. Person like those are performing on the first night. On the second night, you're having people like Badman Polo, Navigator, King Sakoti, King Quaig, Big Lies, Lord Matt, and King Honesty. So I promise you those 2 nights is going to be a very packed night.
Now you know the names that you left out. They're gonna be mad at you.
Well,
So
I hope not.
you have
And
you
also
have time. Win FM is one of our major sponsors. They've given us more than enough time.
We have like
So-
Glenroy Blanchard, we have King Edwards, we have Lord Cut, King Hollywood, Queen Bone Sugar, The Undertaker, we had Queen Diva, we have Big Lice, we have Sackcloth and Ashes, we have Lady Composer, Soca Empress, Empress Livick, and a new kid on the block, Zeke, and you also have a new kid on the block, Juicy Joe. That's
Nice.
King Tariq.
But-
So I promise you, we're having a pack.
Tariq is finally singing?
Yes. We're having a pack show this weekend. So after the elimination, 9 person will be going to the finals along with the reigning king, which is King Astro. So that make it 10 person.
For the finals on the 29th.
On the 29th.
Of December. And don't forget, folks, if you want to hear some of these calypso before they perform, there's 2 calypso tents tonight. Legends is at Bingo's, right across from Public Works, and Proud Sounds is at the Rams Food Court in Bird Rock. They had a massive crowd at the food court up in Camps.
Oh yeah, that
The
was a
Ram.
good show.
Yeah, I was passing. Dead tired because it was the last night of the workshop. I had to, clean up and everything. And so I didn't stop, but I saw cars everywhere.
Oh, some of the persons from the workshop were there, I could tell you that. And,
Yes, I know. The guys from Nevis
the guys
decided
from
that they were
Nevis
going to
were
head there.
Yeah.
So, yes.
I also want to big up someone behind the scene, which he always have us here at the radio station, no other than Azim.
Oh, yeah.
I want to give him a round of applause for his hard work so far.
Oh,
And
thank
I
you.
know he are going to be doing extremely great in all these 3 shows coming up, the junior and the senior calypso show. I also want to big up Grenville Brown, who is our overall chairperson, for his hard work and dedication that he have done. Trust me, I don't want to boast, but I think I have the best team. Carissa, Cherise, Azim, and MJ.
And Shama.
And Shama. I think we have the best team. Not to boast, but I think we have the best
No, you
team.
could boast, it's okay.
And Azim,
I am my own team, eh? So.
Azim, thank you, you and your team. I want to say thank you. I don't know how much I can say it, but I really appreciate you guys.
I just tell Grenville that I have a bottle of wine in my car for him, so he needs to come and get it.
Well, you could give me a Carissa, let me start it.
But guys,
we know you don't like your flowers, but we really do appreciate
thank
your
you so
help
much.
and your guidance in making our events come on very good. Monarchy doesn't just accept what we say; he also offers guidance, just to ensure that the event is top notch. So
She talking like I don't know Azim.
no, but because he don't like to accept his flowers.
Listen, we go back and forth all the time. We have a little hangout spot. Sometimes we meet up at the merch shop, and we go toe to toe with everything.
As him actually reach on my job, eh?
Oh wow,
that's good.
That's how far. That's why I want to give him his flowers while he's alive.
I appreciate it, man. But the thing is, like, you have to understand, like, the music part of sugar. Like, there's no sugar mass without the music.
That's true.
Right? And calypso is rich tradition. Is a big part of what it is that makes sugar mass. It's a big part of our culture. So I just happy that I could contribute in any way.
Not to cut you off, I also want to thank the Calypsonians them
For sure.
who came on board. Guys, thank you, ladies. Thank you. Go on out to your tent and do your best tonight. Have a wonderful tent. Not sure yet if I'm going to be there. I'm a little bit under the weather, but I'm trying to fight it.
20?
Listen, weather don't stop Carnival.
I'm telling you.
The last time I played mass, I was sick like a dog. I drank water all the way, but everybody think I had something else in my cup. No, I don't know after all them years that I can make it again, but hey.
Yeah.
You can try your best.
and of course, we don't want to forget the tents themselves, the tent leaders and the bands
Yes,
themselves.
Wingove and Sakwati, thank you, guys. Thank you for leading your team. I know it's not easy, but y'all are doing a great job so far.
Yeah, definitely. I'm really looking forward to this show. I've been listening. I went to at least 2 Legends tents, and I went to Proud Sounds tent as well. And yeah, the Calypsonians are really working, polishing the music, polishing the bands are sounding great. And I'm really looking forward to what we have coming up this weekend. And of course, the Junior Calypso tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow evening.
Yes.
So what you do? So you just want to give them the start time so they know exactly when to log in.
So Junior Calypso Monarch starts at 7 p.m.
Nice.
So ensure that after you finish working, you go home, you freshen up
No, you
and
don't go
come
home.
back.
What are you going home for?
So this carnival time, you know?
When you're going home, you ain't gonna come back. So we want you come straight from work. As contenders say, you live. Okay, so no going home. It's Friday afternoon, just like how you just hang out on Limington. We want you to now move it to the circus, where we'll have a wonderful presentation of the junior Calypsonians, and their names are, let me make sure, Invincible, Terran Webb, he's the defending king, Mighty QJ, Quincy Isaac, Mighty J, Marquise Washington, Dickwan Hendrickson, Princess Callie, Alicia Hendrickson, and Princess Nevia Shante Hendrickson, all out of Queen City. And you know, talking about that, one of the things that I really liked about the opening as well is the fact that there was a Nivision presence.
Oh, yeah.
Probably like we've never seen before. Because there's always this thing that Carnival Sugar Mass is a St. thing. And so I think Culture, Robert Berrettine and her team did an excellent job in incorporating even some of the folks who we probably didn't see, because Delhi was on the road with ASAP.
Delhi was on the road, yeah.
Correct. I mean, it's always good to see Delhi on the stage,
Yeah.
And Shaki, Tebulous, doing
and Vinel Powell.
doing Searching. I mean, you know, taking us back to the days, the glory days of music, I'm telling you. And for those who don't know, Searching is a big song. Really big.
I keep
As
saying
someone who live overseas, you
Yes.
can just walk into a function, which is not a St. Kitts function or Nevis function, and hear that song just blazing out because, I don't know.
I say it all the time, Monarch. If I go to a VI function, two people are gonna hear for sure. Is Daddy Friday and Tebulous.
There you go.
Those are two. I must hear them two voices.
And they were really good. Good to see Shaki back on the stage as well.
Man, I've been encouraging her to come back.
When I saw Shaki on the stage, a little bit of water came to my head because that song that Shaki has with Tebulous.
Yes.
I don't even think people realize that Junie played almost every Saturday morning, because this song is just a big song. It's classic. I don't mean to sound old, but it's a vintage one. It's a really, really good song. Really,
But it is good to see Shaki back. You know, hope that she will come back full time next year. Maybe she can pull me out of retirement as well. And we can do something together.
Yeah, who knows?
Monarch featuring Shaki.
It went through my mind. Raw Shaki featuring Monarch. Either way, it's fine with me. So Shaki, if you're listening, you know, we got writers and producers. That's not the issue.
She
welcome you back.
She keep telling me she working on music. This year she tell me I was working on it, but I had to prepare for the opening as a Shaki every year. You know, so next year you ain't got no excuse now.
I know, and I think the presence of Carnival leading up to 52 should be important as well. So I know this year, you know, there was a lot of things that, of course, was holding us back. So probably nothing could have been done until August. But hopefully next year we'll start very, very early so everybody can come out earlier. And Road March will have to be released probably earlier next year. So
Monarch, you know what
don't give me no excuse.
You know what I'm thinking? Since next year is the 40th for our independence, I think Carnival should start at that time. From early.
But I'm going to tell you something, Monarch. At the end of the day, there's a lot of people, and we mentioned some of them who are working hard to prepare, you know, the celebrations, but it really is about the people, and really want to encourage the people to come out and be a part of the celebrations of all the events. This weekend in particular, we spoke about the Junior Calypso. I want to highlight them again because we really need to support these young Calypsonians and really show them the encouragement and the fact that we appreciate their contribution to the art form and the fact that we know the art form is in good hands. Because I know some of these Calypsonians personally, and they're very talented and very passionate about the art form. So we know that the art form is in good hands, and we could look forward to Calypso in years to come.
Yep.
Correct. And the thing is to keep them engaged, because I think over the years, I think we've had a lot of good people, but there was really nothing to keep them engaged, so they didn't transition. I can tell you, when we, back in the ancient time, when we were singing in Junior Calypso, we couldn't wait
to get into the.
We couldn't wait to get into the big thing. As a matter of fact, I I wanted to forego my final year in the Junior Calypso competition, because at that time they didn't have the age restriction. We have to be 18 to get into the seniors.
Right.
So it was the year before. And I decided, I don't bang them 3 times already. Let me give them a break. Didn't work out. It didn't work out because of a lot of stuff, and we can go into that another time. It didn't work, so I didn't make the finals for the Senior Calypso Monarch, and that was actually the first year that I recorded as well. Right. I mean, and I went all the way to Trinidad, recorded with the great Art Decoto at 17 years old, and there is it. I'm like, see, we can't end up with nothing. So I was the defending king. I went, and I don't know how we did it, because I didn't even know where we get money from. We went and hired the band from K-On. Can't think of the name right now, but we hired the band from K-On and said, listen, you're going to go and defend your crown. Because I didn't get no rehearsals with the regular band. Right. So we went, hired the band, sang in the show, and banged them for the 3rd time in a row.
Hey, let me tell you something, right?
But those were the brave days.
Yeah. And I can tell you something. I believe that it's well overdue now that we have a reissue of Saltfish Tongue. I think that's Monarch hit?
I heard him sing it one time at a karaoke, but I didn't know that it was your song, because I seem they're very passionate about the song, but okay, now you say it.
Yeah, man, so we want to reissue. The young generation need to know these classics.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was, it was good. I worked with I worked with some good musicians, writers. Winsford Devines, who was
Joker?
Yes. One of the best writers of Calypso anywhere. Worked with him because I spent Christmas and Carnival in Trinidad that time. It was the first time I missed Carnival in St. Kitts. Let me tell you, I felt like
you balling it.
Those days with AM radio, you could actually pick up ZIZ in certain parts in Trinidad. Right. And you could have picked up 610 in Trinidad here as well. So I was able to kind of hear some of the stuff that was going on. But I'm telling you, I felt like a fish without water. I mean,
I could imagine.
But yeah, I mean,
and that was a song that also did very well even outside of St. Kitts as well.
Yes. It was on the charts in WLIB New York. It's on 2 compilations, CD Rounder Records out of Canada, and the Greatest Hits from Bees, who was the label that we were on at the time. Yeah, awesome. But it's all about Sugar Mass 51. The time we're talking about, but that was all the build-up. So, guys, listen, we're encouraging you to come out. Starting tonight, actually, with the tents.
Proud Sound and Legends.
Correct, Proud Sounds and Legends. Legends is at Bingos. And
Proud Sound at Graham's Food Court and Bird Rock.
At Bird Rock, that's the one in Bird Rock,
yes. If you're wondering why you should go out and support the tents or anything for Sugar Mass 51, just remember the days when you could not go out.
Wonderful.
So please take advantage.
No, man, Azem was always out, man. Azem had a pass.
Oh, yeah, the pass.
Thank God for the little radio. Oh man, but yeah, guys, it's definitely Sugar Mass time. The tents are running, so tonight that's where you're at. Tomorrow night, we know you're down in the circus all day.
All day.
Because Festive Friday start from like 11 o'clock. And then, of course, Saturday and Sunday, you don't have to question what going on.
Warner Park and Bacchanal Road in the morning. 6 to 9. Warm up Juve, Bamsi Wall. Wait, Jade?
Listen, I might got the rest of my Bamsi up there. Balance, I got balance.
Everybody got a camera.
Everybody.
That's a good point.
There you go. I don't know. Brandon just called me. I didn't get the call, but I know ASAP Glow Parade Jamboree is coming up on the 19th.
Oh, yes.
Which is Monday the 19th. So
Looking
that's
forward to that
next
as well.
Monday. The Monday after. I actually got to experience it for the first time in 2019. So I'm excited about it this year. I don't know. I'm gonna do Juve. Okay. I'm gonna do Juve. I'm gonna do Juve up top, not on the ground. I'm gonna do
We all have
Juve
our
up
roles to play.
I know exactly. So but I just want to say again, thanks to, everyone who has contributed so far to Sugar Mass 51, all the subcommittees, Calypso, Steel Band, pageants. We're streets activities, because that's one of the big things as well. And everybody's been coordinating, working together to make this thing happen. Not that heads don't butt, but heads always need to butt, because if you don't butt, then come on, the thing ain't gonna be sweet. That's I was telling the chair yesterday, Vera, that hey, listen, if you ain't stressed, something wrong with you. At this time of year, you got to be stressed. Sometimes you just got to say, you know what, forget it. I'm going home, and
Come
this,
back fresh
yes,
the next day.
yes. So, but there's a lot of work to be done, and as I said, the folks who are panicking about their teenage pageant tickets, don't worry. I give you that assurance.
You're gonna get in.
Don't worry, you're gonna get in, because the venue is gonna be able to hold as much people as who wants to purchase tickets.
As allowed.
And as I said, there will be announcements this week as well, as to anything to do with the changes that probably will be made, and I think the crowd will be happy.
The truth is that I know the Carnival Committee wants as many people to see the show as who wants to see the show. And of course we love this. We love the energy and the support that is out there for the young queens.
Yep.
So just look forward to it.
I know, and hey, listen, the schools, the supporters that came out.
Bro.
It's funny. I was sitting down next to Julie Martin, and she said to me, you think everything else that gone so far was good? Wait till them teenagers come out. And they didn't disappoint. They definitely didn't disappoint at all. So tickets. Well, just check our social media pages to find out exactly when tickets would be available. Again, for you to purchase. I know there was some online yesterday that you could have purchased online. And for folks who are worried about the fact that they want to purchase you can purchase 2 tickets at a time. You have to check your email. You're going to get 2 barcodes. You can't copy the barcode and give to your friend. Because the machine is going to read it, and once it reads it, it's dead. It's null and void. So you're going to get 2 barcodes. Sometimes, based on how your email is set up, you're going to have to hit that little arrow to scroll down to see that second barcode.
And remember, if you're selling your online ticket as well, you have to forward the email to the person you're selling to. As long as they have the barcode, that is fine. As Monarch said, 1 barcode, 1 person.
There you go.
So be decisive.
All right.
No gimmicks, no tricks.
Indeed.
For Sugar 51.
Sugar Mass 51. Hey guys, listen, my tea was very, very special today. And I see Wayne. Yes. Wayne P. Hey, let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Gentle reminder. Okay, good. No, that was a gentle reminder that just the last thing that, and they were talking about King Sweeney's contribution. And for those folks who don't know, Sweeney was the main person back in 1973 when the Junior Calypso competition was initiated. He was a teacher at the Burden Street section of the junior high. And to explain that, that's where CFB is now. We had junior high and senior high. And they had a calypso competition in the summer of 1973. A school calypso competition. And it went off so good that they decided, hey, let's do this as a national event. Nice. And they lobbied the Carnival Committee, Melvin Edwards and those guys. And there we had it, 1973. And that's when I entered as well too.
Oh,
I was
still going till today.
I was a little child at that time. And that's when we all got into the fray.
Nice.
Next year will be 50 years.
Wow.
And I know Lord Cut will be celebrating that in a big way next year because he started then Star Shield, Ranger, myself. Jackie came in a year later. So yeah. And Sweeney was a big part of it. So we're happy to and say thanks to him for adopting the Junior Calypso Monarch for the next 3 years. And we will give him his kudos. If you want to see who Sweeney is, come to the show on Friday evening.
And that's just a nod for other persons who want to contribute to Carnival. You can find other ways to contribute. You don't have to be a reveler. You can contribute in any way because as the slogan says, as simple as it says to celebrate as one. So it means that Carnival belongs to all of us and we can pitch in whatever way
Absolutely.
we can. You don't necessarily have to be a reveler or a spectator. You can come on board in a way that the children or anyone or the Carnival Committee on a whole can appreciate. Because your contribution will definitely be appreciated.
And we appreciate the contribution from Win FM as one of our media partners. I want to say thanks to Sharon and Sharena for working with us again, and all the other sponsors. We just have a new platinum sponsor come on board yesterday as well, Quartz. So we say thanks to the folks at Quartz, Digicel, Flow, the cable. You know what? Let me stop there because somebody's gonna get. Those are title sponsors: Digicel, Soca Monarch, Flow, all the Calypso events, Republic Bank, Talented Teen. Right. So yes.
Well, guys, it really is coming together, and people really are excited. We've already started on a bang, and now we're looking forward to all the upcoming events. Junior Calypso on Friday, and on Saturday, of course, the Juve warm-up, right? And, of course, the Calypso elimination Saturday and Sunday, guys. So there's lots happening. We look forward to seeing you out and about and enjoying what's happening. But, guys, thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us here on Island Tea this morning.
No problem.
Yeah,
have a good day now.
I like bush tea.
Yeah, it was good. But that's what we have here, you know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, nice.
That's why I came. All right, guys, take care.
Take care. Reggie, this time for us to go. You know, we gotta leave. We gotta go. We gotta send back.
People to see.
Places
to be.
Wow, a lot of things going on.
Yeah, man.
But I mean, it's been a pleasure. We had some nice conversation with some really good people this morning, and of course, thanks to all the persons that have been on the live, being a part of the conversation as well, and of course the callers. Nuts Lady, nice to hear you this morning.
That's your Nuts Lady laugh.
That's my laugh. It's not me and Nuts Lady laugh alike.
I see. Interesting.
Oh boy, but guys, whether you joined us on YouTube, Facebook, Win Media, SK, or any of the other digital media platforms, we appreciate you big time.
Of course.
If you're listening to us on your radio, real MVP. Hopefully somebody don't tune in that hearing us. Who knows?
You never know how far we reach.
Yeah, I know we had some listeners this morning from across the world. Somebody said they were from where this morning, by? I don't know. Somebody was there from the UK, I recognized, and there were a few other places. Persons were hailing us up from. So thank you so much for being a part of it. But alas, as Jade said, we gotta go. And I just want to leave you though with some few words.
Important, however.
Important words of wisdom and advice. Please learn from the losses of others.
Don't try to overthrow your own government.
Oh boy, that is
not try to overthrow your own government.
Ain't working out.
That is the lesson in today.
Don't work out. You just become a dictator.
No. Ain't say work.
Yes.
Unless you're in the Caribbean, and then it might get you. But
Guys, also please remember to spend more time living your content than posting it. And most importantly, you can't be everybody's cup of tea because you is not a mug. See you guys tomorrow.